Day is tomorrow in Connecticut, and people will head to the polls and vote, deciding which candidates will then move on to the general election in November.
That's right. Many of the races extremely competitive compared to years past, especially as a number of incumbents try to win re-election, stay in office, of course. News 8's Brian Spiros live in West Haven this morning with all the details. Brian.
Well, good morning, Keith and Marisol. There are quite a few races taking place across the entire state. 23 mayoral races to be specific, and many of them are being watched very closely. We have two of them in particular. The first one happening here in West Haven. You have incumbent Mayor Ed O'Brien being challenged by City Council Chairman Nick Pascal. Now, Pascal has said that the city is essentially bankrupt and in rough financial shape, blaming O'Brien. However, O'Brien says that's not true, and he has no idea where Pascal is getting those numbers. That's one race. The other race being watched is in New London. Incumbent Mayor Daryl Finizio is being challenged by City Councilor Michael Passero. Passero is the party-nominated candidate. However, it's important to note that 4 years ago, Finizio went up against another councilor who was nominated by the Democratic Party, and Finizio won that primary and, as we know, the general election. So the question now, will that happen again? As a reminder, primary day is tomorrow, but you have to make sure you are registered in order to vote, and the deadline to register for the primary is today at noon, so the clock is ticking if you haven't done so already. Coming up in our next half hour, we're going to take at another important mayor race that's taking place here in the state, and you will hear from those candidates. We are reporting live this morning from West Haven. Brian Spiros, News 8.
All right.